Good afternoon. Welcome to the I Love Shipple show. I Love Shipple Wednesdays. I have Bull Shipples. I have Russell. We are going to talk about all kinds of things today. We have a whole bunch of updated scoreboards to talk about. We have something to say about the chicken blender, and we have a big name reveal for the Shipple Fund. So, where do we want to start? Maybe some scoreboards. I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, so scoreboards are updated for the November snapshot.
They are updated. You know, after we updated them today, I didn't actually go in and look at them, and so hopefully they look good. but the data, we did the month-end November snapshot, and so it does have the updated scoreboard list, and there were some notable changes and some cool new people getting added and ending up in winning positions. I know that especially Jess was very anxious about where she was going to be on the scoreboard, and I think I know her wallet, so I think I know where she ended up. And so we did the month-end snapshot. We have both the October snapshot and the November snapshot now. The Shipple mystery packs are still being packed. As soon as those are ready, what we'll do is we'll send that out to both the October and the November snapshots. And this snapshot today will be kind of the final look at the current structure of the scoreboards, because there's some cool things we're going to talk about a little bit later as far as what comes next for this, because this was kind of a test and an experiment as we were headed for community tools that we're going to be able to do this type of thing at scale, like pretty awesome. So, but yeah, we should definitely go through the scoreboards. Very exciting. It does look like they did actually update, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. This is good. So yes, there are scoreboards, and I don't know very many people's wax addresses here. I recognize a couple of them as being something I've seen before, but not connected to a person. So
I feel like we should at least give a shout out, and I'm going to let you pronounce the wallet names because I'm not very good at it, and it's funny to hear someone else try to pronounce words that aren't words. But I think we should give a shout out to at least the high five on each scoreboard, because one of the things that we want to do with season 2 of our scoreboards starting next year is we want to begin to incorporate the high five into the Shipple show. We would love to meet our high five. And in Shippletopia, there will be something pretty special for the high five as we begin to move forward. So I think we should do a wallet shout out to the high five. Jen, are you willing to try to pronounce some wallet names?
Really funny. All right.
I'm going for funny here.
Hanging out on the receipt miner scoreboard, we have Happy Winning. We have QHIAY.wham.
Oh, I know who that is. That's Rob's aunts. Whoop, whoop. Rob's gone.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
Rob. Then we have L4lay.wham. No idea who that is.
That is.
PZLQU.
I don't know who that is.
.wham. And
it's a mystery.
A very big mystery. We also have a 3MQQU.wham.
Also a mystery. So congrats to all of our winners.
Congratulations. Now, if we take a look here at the club membership scoreboard, there's that L4 lay person again.
Who is that number 1 person? She must be awesome.
Maybe. I have UFFE4.wham. P.tr.wham. That should be somebody named Peter. I want that to be somebody named Peter.
I think he's a baller in the I've seen that wallet address in the R Planet game, like at the top of the list. He must be an R Planet baller.
That sounds about right. I have db.qw.wham. And last but not least, I believe in a similar position here, I have 3mqqu.wham.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo! And let's see.
Thanks for being a good sport and pronouncing all those fun.
Oh, yeah. Good time. Then we have the Aether Shill Liquidity Pool.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
Look who's number 1. I think I know who that is.
Oh, maybe.
Wah, wah, wah.
HOQAW.wham.
She's going to be excited.
Yeah. Kawimata Wax. We know
I know who that is. The Jedi of the Uplift.
NeyaU.wham. I have a VKYR2.wham. And Joel Wax Account 1.
I know who that is. Whoop, whoop. So, poker player extraordinaire. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. So congratulations, all you lovely people. And
so fun.
Let's see. Oh,
so many scoreboards.
We have the Nefty Shill pool. Let's see. Oh, number 1 is Shipple Boss. Wonder who that is.
So we should talk about that a little bit, because this scoreboard is absolutely going to remain for season 2, and the other ones will adjust a little bit. But we have an agreement with Nefty that they will let us pay for NFTs with Shipple on their website. Like, how cool is that? That's pretty awesome.
That's
Part
really
of what's
cool.
necessary is the Nefty Shill liquidity pool has to be deep enough that people are able to exchange Shipple with Nefty easily. And so that's one of the reasons that we have the scoreboard, so that people will participate with us in that. And that is one of the reasons why I personally have put most of my Shipple into that pool, along with most of my Nefty, to make sure that we can help provide that to the community as soon as possible. And what I would like to do, am I really going to win 10 Shipple Mystery? Holy crap. We are giving away way too many of these. So what I would like to do with my 10 Shipple Mystery Packs that I'm going to win from this is I would like to give those away as prizes. I heard that we have some cool contests coming soon. And what I would like to do is commit to take those 10 Shipple Mystery Packs as soon as I receive them, and pass them out to the community in the form of prizes on contests coming up. So just
that sounds awesome.
That whole process, why we have this pool, what the purpose is. So
excellent. And we have HOQAW.wham in second place.
She's rocking it.
Yeah.
Go Jess.
And Martian Meme. No idea who that is.
Also me. Also me. So those prizes will go out to the community as well. And again, I'm requesting, I know Bludac is super awesome, and I'm staking over there as well. But what this pool does for the community is give us the opportunity to spend our Shipple on NFTs on the Nefty site. And so just be aware that if we can get this pool deep enough, that goes live, and that's pretty exciting. I'm really excited to offer that to the community.
That would be super exciting, and we do want to get that deep as possible. Yeah. I have VKYR2.wham in 4th, and a newcomer here. I have 1QLR2.wham.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Good job, guys.
Very exciting. Let's see here. Then we have the poker scoreboard.
So exciting. I haven't seen this one.
Before I click on this one, what's the big event for poker coming up soon?
Oh, I just heard from Edward, who is amazing as our poker overseer, our pit boss. He runs the games, provides those games to our community on Shipple Telegram is when those get posted. It's usually about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when those start getting posted every night. And he's incredible. He's been hosting the games, multiple games every night. There's always a rush to get in, and so sometimes the link is only up for a few seconds before everyone clicks in as fast as they can. So that's why he's been doing more and more games to let more people in. And he's also doing all the tracking for the scoreboard. There's a massive spreadsheet where everyone that participates gets a point. If you get second place, you get 2 points. If you get first place, you get 3 points. And those points accrue. But what you just heard is that just by participating, you get a point. And so really, the more people that participate, the most often, that's what helps them get into a qualifying position for the final table. And last time we did a final table, the prizes ended up being about $2,000 USD, a collection of crypto tokens, and everyone at the table, got a prize, and then first place took the big prize. We're planning to do another sizable prize package for the winners. And so this is something that I know it's fun and people are enjoying it socially. But by participating and qualifying, people have been able to win some pretty substantial amounts. And so that all leads to the grand final table that is actually going to close our season. I was just talking to Edward today. We're going to close season 1 of our poker tournaments this Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern. And we're likely, I haven't actually asked Jen yet. Sorry, Jen, I forgot to ask you. We're going to try and do a live broadcast of that final table. We'll have the table up. Every player that participates with video and voice that is qualified for the final table and then is willing to join and join the chat, they're going to get a bonus for just qualifying and being at the table. And then what we learned last time is that we don't need the table plus side announcers. We could just have the table and then maybe some commentators in game so that everybody can talk to each other. Again, apologies for my idea on the sound last time. I didn't have a great idea and I messed it up, so sorry about that. but the live broadcast for the final table this Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully we'll do a live broadcast. We'll post information about that here in the Shipple channel. But let's see who our winners are. And this is updated as of I don't know when. But there are still a couple more games qualifying wise. And so anybody that's on the cutoff could end up getting into that top spot. So, Jen, would you mind reading down through the list of our amazing poker players who have been putting in time and moving their way up the final scoreboard?
Absolutely. We have a number 1 spot, Justin. Number 2 is Kolscher. Martin is number 3. Arcade is number 4.
I know that guy.
XDM31 is number 5. Saturn, number 6. Solkanar, number 7.
Golf clap.
DB and Damon are tied at number 8.
And then it looks like,
and
is that Edward?
Edward is number
9. I hear that if you participate, you get a point. And so you can imagine hosting the games. He ends up participating quite a bit.
Yep.
And then it looks like for the 10th place, we're actually neck and neck. Like the Harm. Oh, I know who that's. Yeah, we know who the Harm is. And you and Blackbeard and even Alvin. Like we have some guys that if they win a table and get 3 points and then participate in another one, it's neck and neck here for that 10th spot. It's going to be interesting to see who qualifies.
It sure is.
Good luck to all. And again, free games, no entry fee, no gamble involved in people having to put in money, anything like that. It's just a free social game. And then the prizes are donated by Bullshipples Inc. so far. And then actually Blackbeard Willie donated some prizes last time. And so the prizes are donated, the play is free. And it's just been an amazing, fun social experience here over these last couple months. And I want to thank everyone that participated. You guys are awesome. You guys have been really an exciting part of the Shipple community, as far as what's happening. So I did talk a little bit about, we're going to close season 1 with the final table this Friday. Talking to Edward, what makes sense for all of us is to take some time off for the holidays, spend time with our family. There may still be an ad hoc game that goes up in the channel just because people love it so much. And technically anyone can host a game. It's a pretty cool app, website-based app where you can host a game, post a link. People love to play. But when it comes to the tournament scoring and the prizes, we're going to take the holiday off in December. And then we're going to relaunch poker season 2 starting in January. And then we're trying to actually do like an NCAA tournament style bracket. And I think it would be really fun if we're starting in January to kind of coincide with our tournament bracket format somewhere around March Madness. The reason for that, me personally, my wife's favorite thing that exists ever is March Madness. And so I don't know if everyone else cares at all, but we love that bracketing and the scoreboarding and trying to figure out who's going to win. And so I think it would be fun, to have something like that for season 2. There will still be participation. There will still be higher points for winning. But I think rather than just have a qualification for one final table, what if there was like tournament style bracket? I think we could end up with something pretty fun here for season 2. But don't miss grand final table for season 1 comes this Friday, and someone will be walking away with prizes worth thousands of dollars. So pretty exciting.
And I heard there's a pre-party at the Rave Cave.
Rave Cave. Love it. So excited.
More details on that later in the week. Not today. That's a tomorrow discussion, I think.
Tomorrow. But yes, I love the way you say tomorrow.
There'll be something on the Rave Cave on Friday. So we'll post about that in the usual channels. We'll post about the poker final table in the usual channels. So that would be the Shipple.io Telegram. Probably also Shipple.io Twitter. And yeah, about like that.
Shipple Basecamp on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I always forget about the Basecamp. I'm sorry.
Shout out
Basecamp.
to the Shipple OGs.
Yes.
Yeah, the Shipple Basecamp, I think, predates most of the projects that we're currently all loving and involved with. You know, when Corey started Shipple Basecamp on Facebook, you know, back in the 20 teens somewhere, I don't think any of us had any clue that this is where we would end up, with a live, vibrant community on Wax that's just going crazy, the ability to have crypto rewards for gameplay. I mean, that's insane. NFTs, this, you know, the social experience with scoreboards and prizes. This is just so far beyond anything that we could have dreamed back in the 20 teens when this whole joke first started.
Absolutely. That's the thing.
Yep.
So let's go from here and jump straight into some chicken blender discussion.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So
excited.
Russell's muted.
What? Russell!
I just want to say congratulations to everybody who's tied with me in 20th position on the scoreboards.
Congratulations!
Definitely.
You get a Shipple mystery pack, and you get a Shipple mystery pack, and you get a Shipple mystery.
And everyone gets a Shipple mystery. Not everyone.
Yeah. If we're not first, we're last. And that we still get
last
something.
counts.
You're definitely not last. So everyone that had, depending on the scoreboard, everyone that had a minimum qualification gets a pack. And so that's why you put, you know, multiple tied with whatever. And so we wanted to show that, you know, everyone that has tied at that number still gets a pack. Everyone less than the minimum qualifications, thank you for playing. We appreciate it. And get like one more and you're there.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And if you don't know where to get one more, if you're having trouble finding things on the secondary or on the market or doing liquidity pools, reach out to us because we can help you. I have a weekly morning coffee show. I would love to have guests. I would love to walk through things with people and do things and answer questions, you know, as much as I can. Obviously, I certainly don't know everything, but I'd be happy to be that person. So if you're ever interested, the offer is open. And that would be by sending me a DM. So, chicken blenders. I hear that if you put chicken in a blender, it turns out tasty.
Would this be a good time to share my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. We could do that.
We are pretty excited. When it comes to this amazing chicken journey, you know, who thought that we would be talking so much about chicken, you know, and Chicken Caw and the giant chicken in Chicken Caw. Shout out to the CK7. Whoop, whoop. Miss you guys. Been a while since I've had a chance to chat, but you know, this project started as a fundraiser for the Shipple charity. And back then, this was before Shippletopia even existed. You know, we didn't have the doors open. We had the idea of it. But the first idea was that we would have a charity and be able to do real world good. And when it came to, you know, how to do that and how to fund that and how to have a fund where we could give out to nonprofits, you know, then the question was, well, how do we build a fund? And the idea was to do an NFT fundraiser. And so because the CK7 live in Chicken Caw, the idea was, well, what if we did a chicken-based thing? And, you know, what if we had a theme, like a hen theme, or I won't say the male rooster's name, but, you know, what if we had a Hendiana Bones theme? And so, you know, then the idea just rolled from there, and we did a fun NFT collection and made some NFTs and put some packs together and did a fundraiser for the Shipple charity, which was really the starting point and allowed everything, all the progress that you've seen that's happened since. You know, when it comes to where we've been, where we are, where we're going, it's exciting. It's really cool to see this journey, because, you know, back then we were just going to do a fundraiser and that was it. It was just a fundraiser. But then, you know, we did the pack sale and we were talking about it, and most of the team, you know, have large piles, myself included, of these chicken packs. And then we're like, well, what should we do with them? It's like, well, you know, what if we created some utility and created a blender and had rewards? And so we were talking to Corey over at the Uplift, and he is amazing. He's like, yes, I'm in. What can we do to help? And so the original plan was actually to have a rewards pool, as one of the Upliftium rewards pools in the Uplift and have it actually mine Upliftium. We started that. We tried to create the pool. There were some tech issues. It just didn't work right. And so we began to adapt. I'm like, okay, well then what now? If it won't work to have those templates go into that structure, what else could we do? And what that evolved to was, it evolved to the point where actually, Jen, did community tools go live? Did they go live yesterday?
Well, yes.
Whoa, we'll have to talk about that. So excited. So I don't want to, jump shortcut too far ahead, but there's something cool we're going to talk about in a second. But then the idea was, well, what if we incorporated them into this really cool platform called Bludac and community tools and NFT staking, and people could actually blend their chicken memes into an NFT that could then stake on Bludac for rewards. And so then that idea, we evolved through that idea, and we've been working toward that for probably the last 2 months, trying to dev out the tech for that. Because, back this summer, we had the puzzle ready. we had the blender. Nefty is amazing, and they have the super blender set up for us so that we can do the blend. We have some really cool Hendiana Bones themed NFTs, which are going to be super fun. And then the missing piece was the rewards. Like, because it's a utility addition to a charity fundraiser, the utility is that you're blending into something that gives you a reward. So, being able to make sure that we have that piece, that last 5% of the puzzle, have been 95% done for a while now. But that missing piece, I think we're really close. It sounds like part of it went live yesterday, which is kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the trigger. That's the trigger that we're waiting to be pulled, so that we could. Russ, are you going to show the secrets and the clues to the puzzles?
I'm not gonna do the puzzle for everybody. No.
Okay.
Oh. Well, the puzzle's ready to go.
KFC there.
What?
Up and places for it to be, but
I haven't been here.
It's KFC.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
I love that. And the chicken's in the background. Is that the chicken, or is that another chicken? Oh, that's the chicken on top of KFC.
That's a very similar chicken to the one on the pyramid. It's a little different. This is all near there's a giant loom.
I hear that loom is pretty cool.
And
that's awesome.
KFC bucket.
So good. Are you about to die, Russ? Who's trying to kill you?
I'll get rid of this and then I'll show you the bucket. But yeah, there'll be a little scavenger hunt to take people through parts of Chicken Caw.
So awesome. And
then there will be I haven't built the blender yet. I want to keep the location secret for the time being, but there'll be a blender in game and a blender for the NFTs. That's
so awesome. What happens if you stand on the? Is that chicken flying?
It was flapping, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What? Oh, Russ is about to die. See, this makes me feel better, Russ, because every time I go in game, I just effing die, like, immediately. So, I have no armor and no weapons and no food, so maybe that's part of it. Is the chicken bucket rotating?
Yeah, it's a KFC chicken bucket to rotate.
Serious? No way. Dude, Russ, how do you do that? And then, it lights up? Oh, my word.
Yeah, I can't show you. There's no fitting inside there. There's not a maintenance hallway or anything. No,
that's amazing. So the chicken flaps its wings and the chicken bucket rotates. Is this still Minecraft, or did we actually jump into Ready Player One or 0.5?
It's Minecraft.
That's crazy. Just Minecraft.
Flaps and the bucket rotates.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I love Ben's KFC.
Nice.
Hey, who let the spider in?
I think Russ left the door open.
I'm gonna have some puzzles that'll take people around and clues, starting at the transport hub in Chicken Caw, and that's circuit. And
I know how to get there.
Let people walk around a little bit and get their bearings. And even for people who have been in Chicken Caw, maybe this whole time, I bet there's a few spots they didn't know existed.
Ooh, probably.
Is that a spoiler?
Might be good.
Might be a spoiler.
Go to the far reaches of somebody else's land and look for a thing.
Wait, so you're telling me that if people come in and do the puzzles, they're going to be walking across landowners' lands and giving those landowners rewards? Ooh. that's cool.
Maybe.
Huh, almost like it was intended that way. It's crazy.
Might be some player rewards for walking around and doing the thing, whatever it is.
You're telling me that all I have to do is just walk around and I get rewards? What?
Well, I think so. I'm not exactly sure what they're tracking this season. They're keeping it super top secret. I don't know. Nobody knows except for the people who made those decisions. So
I'd like to think that they're just not counting any interaction in a rail cart, and so people who are just going in circles, that's all they do.
That would be funny. That would be really funny.
I do love that they're beginning to diversify the rewards into the actual gameplay experiences. Yeah, it was an interesting experiment that gave a lot of data that first month. And you could see who had spent 24/7 just riding in a circle in a rail. And then you could see the people that had been building and playing and interacting and doing puzzles and mazes. And I, like you said, it's a secret. I have no idea how the points accrue, but it has been interesting to see, what they're talking about as far as a stated intention to diversify it and have additional factors that begin to count. And I love that they don't tell people, because, if they told me that I had to build a tree to get the rewards, everyone builds a tree. Yeah.
But if you just do a little of everything, it's not an issue. You're going to get the rewards.
Yep.
It makes it harder to game the system. What I really love to see is scoreboards. I would love to know all of the little details.
So would everybody.
I don't know. Number of chickens raised, number of deaths, if any statistics, completely useless. Absolutely doesn't help me in any way, but it's
just data. Data is really fun. I love data. Hey, speaking of chickens, Russ, and I don't want to deviate from where you're showing us.
Yeah.
But I heard that somebody made a really cool chicken thing recently near Shippletopia. I don't know if that's something that we'll see later, but I heard there's some really cool chicken stuff, like that chicken theme. I love that is the world that we live in now. Official open house selfie spot. Ooh, what's that? Where are we now, Russ?
I don't want to go in there.
Completely harmless jungle temple.
I think whoever wrote that sign lies.
Completely. That looks like, I think I recognize that writing. It looks awesome.
Believe that for anyone who sees the stream, they can explore that.
Ooh, that looks awesome. Awesome. Did I mention awesome?
Yeah, there's secrets in the jungle.
There are lots of secrets in the jungle, but with really obvious paths.
So fun. Well, Jen,
there's the map in the top right corner. Yeah.
Yes.
You can see it.
Jen, I have a question for you. I know that you usually ask the questions of everyone else. And I know that you're one of the Shipple OGs that's part of the team and helping make all this amazing stuff. Did you ever think, even 6 months ago, that we would end up here? Like, it's crazy, right? Like, what were your expectations 6 months ago? And then how do you feel? You're running a show every day, like multiple shows some days. Did you ever think you would end up here 6 months ago?
6 months ago, I think I was starting to get a hint of it, maybe, but not really. I'm thinking 6 months ago, that was what, summertime, springtime?
Mm-hmm.
6 months ago, I decided I wanted to do this. And I did not think it would all happen this quickly. So that's the thing. I'm surprised with the speed at which things move, and I am surprised at the creativity that's come out of all of this. Talking about gamifying things and having any kind of a utility for Shipple, my Shipple's worth something. I didn't even ever think that was a possibility, even remotely. And having it cross over into somewhere like the metaverse and having a community and being active and having a show and like people actually watch the show, that's all pretty awesome.
Oh, it's the famous chicken on the pyramid.
Yeah.
Was this the
very
first
KFC one?
Was this the first community build that you guys did? I know that there was a bunch of building before this that happened as you guys were playing the game. But how did that chicken on the pyramid come about? Was that a kind of a collaboration, or where did that come from?
the whole idea was a collaboration, yeah. Starting with in Mexico, Chichen Itza, but it's easily mispronounced to be chicken pizza. So there's chickens. There's chickens in a pyramid.
Pizza. I like it.
And then yeah, there's some other animals around.
Is that a dragon?
An
axolotl.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
axolotls.
awesome.
They're
Axolotl.
from that part of the southern-ish south of here.
Oh, that's funny. I love it. So fun. Well, Russ, without giving away all the secrets to the puzzles, what else could you tell us about what people can expect when the Chicken Blender puzzle goes live? What can you tell people about what they can expect in the process and what they can be anticipating? And then I'll share a little bit about kind of the technical integration with the Nefty Super Blender and then the technical integration into Bludac. But what can you tell us about the puzzle itself? I'm looking for hints and clues because I actually don't know how to complete the puzzle.
Okay.
And maybe if I want to know how to complete the puzzle, what should I be looking for and anticipating and expecting?
Well, it's based loosely on Indiana Jones, right? So it's Indiana Bones.
Indiana Bones.
It's the chicken. It's the hen.
So great.
It's you can expect some references to Indiana Jones, and some of those things have been built, and some just bear very, very similar resemblance to things that are here. And the puzzle will give hints about these things, and I think it should be obvious enough, but still a little bit of a mystery. I wonder how fast some people, like some of the regulars who are always in Chicken Con, I wonder how fast they can figure it out. Yeah, still, I think there's something that people haven't seen yet. I know it's out there.
Now I want to go looking. When can I start looking?
I'm gonna tell you soon.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll try to be patient.
That's as good as it gets.
Soon. I feel like we should give people, like, I don't know, a date. Because so as far as process, what will happen is as soon as the Chicken Blender puzzle goes live, you will be trying to find the Chicken Blender. And so that process to go through the maze, to go through the puzzle, to try to figure out how to find the Chicken Blender, when you arrive at the Chicken Blender in game, there will be a punch sign get thing. The get thing that you get is whitelisted on Nefty Super Blender so that you'll be able to take your chicken memes and blend them in the Nefty Super Blender. And so when it comes to who's going to get there first and who gets the low mints, because some of us like to, make sure we try to get those low mints, we'll probably leave the puzzle open the puzzle will be open for a long time, but from the launch date, the people that whitelist in that first period of time will have first access to the Nefty Super Blender. And then I believe eventually what makes sense is to enable access, try to get all of the public in, because there may be people like me that don't have armor and don't have weapons and don't have food, and no matter how hard they try to complete the puzzle to get to the Chicken Blender in game to get whitelisted on the account, it's possible that there may be some that can't ever get there. And so, don't worry. If you have a chicken pack and you're like, I don't know what Minecraft is, don't worry. There will be eventually some more open access, and we'll provide some additional ways. Maybe we'll do a Telegram-based, social puzzle or something like that. But the first Blender, that first whitelist, you're going to want to be on it, and you're going to want to be able to come into the game and solve the puzzle and get on that first whitelist so that you can be one of the low mint first Blenders on that Nefty Super Blender. So that's some of the technical integration details of how we're actually integrating this puzzle experience with Nefty Super Blender. Punch the sign, get the thing, get on the whitelist, and then Russ, is there just one puzzle? Or is there like multiple puzzles?
There's a whole bunch of steps, and you can follow them. I can guarantee that I will avoid areas where you're likely to die.
Do you remember that one time that we all tried to go to Shippletopia and everybody got lost and died? That was funny.
Yeah.
Only that one time?
Oh, I mean,
If anybody ever wants to learn how to get to Shippletopia, I'm available in the mornings. I don't have plans.
I've learned that the perspective from inside Shippletopia looking out is rainbows and unicorns. The perspective from outside Shippletopia looking in is zombies,
monsters and death.
So that's funny. So I don't think I've ever made it from the transport hub to the portal to get into Shippletopia without having somebody either run beside me and protect me and show me the way, or getting TP'd in. So, I mean, back to the fact that I have no armor and no weapons and no food. And for some reason, I can't find a cart because I punched the wrong button or whatever. So I mean, there's that.
So there's a store near spawn in Uplift that has armor and swords and things. It's the netherite stuff that you want. If you go and get yourself a set of netherite armor and a netherite sword, you'll probably live.
And then instead of hitting people with a potato, I can hit people with a sword?
Yeah. Like, it might not be as flamey as the one Russell has. It might not cook your dinner for you, but it'll certainly injure it.
Nice. Well, I need to get in game and have you give me that tour through that process to get to the store. That sounds awesome. Because, I mean, eventually I should probably get, some food or something. But every time I go to a Shippletopia event, you guys are just like giving away food and giving away snowballs, and there's no monsters in there.
No, there's no monsters in Shippletopia. That's nice. But great. Yeah, I will happily give food to anybody. I have way more than what I need.
Nice. Nice. I'll have to hit you up next time I'm going in. I actually heard that there's this Discord chat group where people that are in the game all the time, they log into the game, and then there's like chat group that's starting to happen. I'm really excited to see that kind of thing start up, because as there's groups of players that want to play together, or even like our events that we're doing, the race in the Rave Cave. I mean, I know that we broadcast live on YouTube and people can watch, but how fun would it be if people could not just watch, but like join the conversation? I mean, that type of next level social experience is just, it takes us one more step closer to Ready Player One. And I know that we say that a lot, and who knows how soon we actually get to that point where, you fly through the Minecraft world and then you're into this virtual reality 3D and you can portal into whatever game you want. All that's amazing, right? And I see it in a movie and then I want to live it. And who knows how soon we get there, but I love seeing the small incremental steps that we are in the game that we're in, and seeing those connections start to be built, multi-chain, multi-game, pairs of tokens, collaborations where like Shipple and Beatscoin and Shipple and Blue and Shipple and Upliftium and all of these communities are beginning to pair together and then provide rewards to their people. It's incredible. Like, I really love where we're headed. It's pretty fun.
I'm also excited.
Russ, I asked you a leading question and then I forgot to follow on.
Here's where we're headed. It's portals.
Nice.
Sue, mention here at Sue FG. Making a portal spot. Here's the transport hub, this gigantic building here where you spawn in Chicken Caw. And at the bottom, we now have a portal hub being built by Sue. We can make it easy for people to find your Shippletopia.
Oh, I love that. So people could like just pop into the event. Like if they only have 15 minutes and they want to come party in the Rave Cave, they log in, they portal in, boom, they're partying. So doing a little chair dance.
Less death, more getting to where you want to be. Less death.
So we could portal people to the different Shippletopia entrances, and then they could still experience the awesome entrance.
Dude, the entrances are amazing. Well, and that's part of the goal is like we wanted people to go through Chicken Con experience and, that travel, that interaction, going around to different places gives those places that you're going to rewards. It's not just active player rewards. We want to give rewards to the people that own NFT plots, locations in Chicken Ka, because it's one of the beauties, but one of the beautiful things of these crypto games is it's not just the active player that's logged in and playing, it's whoever owns a piece of that game. Like, you get passive income rewards. That's insane to me. I love that. And so because that exists, we want to help promote that and help provide those type of rewards. And so, that's one of the reasons that we started with just, rails and trying to help people travel across rail. And I know that both the player and the landowner gets higher rewards on a rail over land. And so we're really trying to incentivize that. And then, but what we've discovered is that if you had the choice of riding a rail for 15 minutes or partying in the rave cave or exploring the awesome loom or climbing around the chicken on the pyramid for 14 minutes, and it only took you 1 minute to get there, eventually gets to the point where, having those experience focused priorities really makes sense to me. I think it makes sense to, rather than only reward the person that's going in circles on a cart, what if we reward the people that are experiencing and playing where they want to, and then help get them there that much quicker. I think that's something we learned. We didn't know what we didn't know 6 months ago. I had no idea that this is where we would be, that it was even possible. But I think as we go, we learn from our social community what type of experience they want to have. And then we can, again, adjust the tech. And I'm saying I'm not the one with the zeros and the ones pushing the buttons, but I love the idea of connecting and communicating and partnering with companies and teams that are building that kind of thing, where it's really responsive to the social needs of the community. I love that. It's really smart.
So I just noticed two things while you were talking.
Ooh.
First off, in that portal hub area, in the transportation hub in Chicken Ka, there appears to be an armor shop. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's his portal above the portals.
Yeah, less death. Second thing.
Well, how would I buy one, Jen? Like, if I wanted to go into that armor shop, how do you actually buy something?
You right click to punch the shop, punch the chest, and then it pops up with a question. And you type /buy, and it'll suggest to fill it in. I think it's buy shop or something. And then a quantity of what you want, and it opens up a window so you can pick the item up and put it in your inventory. And then it also, before that, there's a step where you have to confirm that you're willing to pay the upliftium for it.
So you can just go into the game and buy stuff with upliftium, just like right now?
Yeah. I'm not going to, though, right now. But yeah, if you see my screen, it says Enchanted Book is 75,000 upliftium, and there's 54 available.
I have so much upliftium, and I have so little armor. That will soon be changed.
You can get one of every kind of armor if you can find the stores. And
I love that.
There's a store directory in the whatchamacallit in the Discord as well. So that's there.
This is a beautiful mold they've made.
Oh, this is really amazing. Oh, I love this. I'm so excited.
All right. So
for rent.
One of the things we were going to mention, so I assume the announcement about when the chicken blender puzzles are starting, we'll be putting that up in the Telegram, right? The Shipple.io Telegram. And
I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion that it might be on a day where we do a regular weekly show, but I won't actually say the date. I just have a sneaking suspicion that it might be, one of those days where we do a weekly regular show. But spoiler, Telegram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I was talking to Chad, who's been talking with Sue FG, and I hear that they are working hard on helping provide that social Discord experience. And I'm not a Discord aficionado, and I don't know really how it works, but they do some really cool stuff there, I hear, for game players and be able to have this social chat experience. And they're working hard to be able to provide that to our Shipple community. And so I think that's awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. And so when it comes to all of the different channels, not everybody's on Telegram, not everybody's on Facebook, not everybody's on Twitter, not everybody's on Discord, but we want to allow our social community to connect socially. And so long answer to the very short question. Yes, we will put it out. Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, Discord. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing 7.
Probably, but whatever. I have a list of all the places I usually go to, and I seem to do them all in the same order every time. So
Awesome.
we'll hit
Love
the
it.
places. And if I miss the places, everybody else can get the places, and you'll see the thing.
I love it.
So, the Chicken Blender started out as a fundraiser for the newly named Shipple Gives, which is a fund that donates all of your Shipple to charities that we screen and process and decide, and that the community down the road is going to have a part in voting for.
I love the idea of voting for it.
Yes. There's going to be a governance NFT in, I believe, in the Shipple Mystery Packs.
Coming
Shipple
in the
Power.
Shipple Mystery Packs. Yep.
Yeah, coming soon. So this is something we're working on.
Power
We're working on
to the people, but like in a nice, generous sort of way.
Yeah, power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power
Or
to
you
the
could say sheeple.
Yeah,
Oh, you
power
got
to
there
the sheeple.
first. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Power to the sheeple.
So we're processing the paperwork for that, and it's a process that takes some time. So there probably won't be any big fancy news for that anytime soon. But once we have like a logo, then that can be a thing. If you have any crypto on the Wax blockchain that you just don't want taking up space in your wallet anymore, send it over to Shipple Gives. Shipple Gives, SHIPPLEGIV as in Victor ES. Shipple Gives, and we will make sure it gets into the hands of people who would love to have your money. So
I love that ended up being the name, and I love the show that I got to watch. I enjoy being on the show with you, Jen, but I love when I get to watch you and the other awesome. I was joking with my friend Crystal, who just joined the team, and I was like, "Oh, you guys should have called the show All the Shipple Ladies," because that's awesome. But I loved seeing that collaborative brainstorm and see you come up with what now seems like the obvious name, but we had for a long time been calling the Shipple Charity, the Shipple Fund for Charity. What do we call this thing? Because it's not a charity. It supports other charities. Yes, we're in paperwork process to have it be an official nonprofit recognized by state of Oregon and the U.S. And so that will allow us to really structure in the right way. And what was interesting to me is we actually had our Shipple Charity Fund wallet. The name of it was Shipple Gives because that's really the whole intent and purpose. And there's another one, the Shipple Gifts with a GIFTS, which was the bonuses that go out to the community. It's, Shipple gifting to the community. And then there was Shipple Gives, which was Shipple giving to nonprofits. And Shippletopia is the wallet for the collection. And so that's the one where there's secondary sales on NFTs, like the chicken packs and the other NFTs that we're doing in the Shippletopia collection. And there's a resale percentage on those. And so when you sell something, you don't get 100%, you only get 90%. There's 10% that goes to the Shipple charity, which is now called Shipple Gives. And the purpose of that is to create a sustainable legacy fund that can provide ongoing support to local nonprofits. And we talk a lot about global local, but our heart is to give to the local nonprofits in our communities, local communities. And if they look outside their front door and they see a need and they see the nonprofit that could meet that need, it doesn't help us really for you to bring the need, because there's really not a way for us to exponentially multiply solving that. But if you bring the nonprofit that can meet the need and we can partner with them and support them, that is a way that we can change the world right outside your front door. And I love that global local, because we all have a different front door in a different place. And, how do we support all of that, through interconnected exponential Shipple power? It's pretty fun.
I just love absolutely all of it. And I'm looking forward to getting it moving. And there certainly are places with needs. So We are going to start going through the process of interviewing charities and all of that. So if you want to nominate one, we should have a form ready for that soon. But I believe before we can officially get really started on that, we need the entity, paperwork done. And that does take time. So in the meantime, send all your crypto to Shipple Gives. And you mentioned the secondary market. So for anybody who wants to, list your chicken memes for like whatever the going rate is, and I'll buy some of yours and you can buy some of mine, and it'll be a good time. If anybody's interested in that, let me know and I'll look for your listings and we can have a good time making everybody happy. Because I'm pretty sure for the chicken blender, I can't just blend like 5 of the same thing, right? I'm gonna have to have some different things.
There's going to be recipes. Yeah, we had an amazing team of artists. The team of artists for the chicken packs was actually the CK7 and friends. There was a Shipple team. What do we call ourselves? The Shipple Scheme Meme Dream Team?
It was something like that.
Yep. And thank you, Greg. Greg, shout out to Greg. He's really good at naming things with puns because Corey loves puns. And so the more puns we can involve, it makes it fun for all the rest of us. But, we had a team of artists that came up with some pretty amazing stuff. Super funny. And there's like 20 different chicken memes that are in those chicken packs. What was that? Where are we? I just saw a chicken.
Shippletopia gate.
What?
I also saw a chicken, but
I haven't been here, but I've heard of it. Russ, can you give us the
Holy crow.
Yeah, it's that.
I recognize those chickens. Those are like they're the egg chain chickens.
Yeah, the quick and easy way to get there. We just did it.
That's
Can you give us a little tour of that plot? I know that they are so excited to come and join the community, and so I know that you were working on a project for them. Can you give us a little tour, Russ? Because this looks amazing.
It's an egg dispenser. You fire the chicken cannon to hit the target. No egg fires, then the chicken needs time to lay eggs. There's chickens inside the cannon.
What?
So they've been laying it up.
Cannon.
Fire.
No way!
Oh, we made chicken.
Oh, they hatched.
Didn't hit the target though. Fire. Oh, that was a little further.
What?
I'm not sure why it's shooting twice every time, but that's okay.
You're firing a chicken cannon?
Oh, that was close. I've hit it before. And if you hit this, it gives you seeds.
No way.
Fun.
Like seeds so you can feed the chickens.
Yeah, and make more chickens.
So great.
That's delightful.
So wait, you fire the chicken, you get the seeds, you make the more chicken. That almost sounds like an LP pool. Like they have I love Egg Chain. They have an amazing game over on BSC. And they actually have a Shipple egg pool in their game on BSC. It's been a collaboration, and we actually, I think they're coming to Wax, and we're going to be able to do that on Wax as well. I hear that Bludac is going to BSC here soon, something about that maybe. And so it's really cool to see these cross-chain community collaborations. Russ, I want to say thank you. I hadn't actually seen that yet, and so I knew that you were working on something for them. But we love Egg Chain. We love their project. We love what they're doing. And so I love seeing collaborations like this, where in the uplift, we can have Egg Chain be a part of our family here, and you can go fire a friggin' chicken cannon. That's crazy.
That is crazy. And I saw some other pressure plates there that did not get investigated. So I know there's more to do there. And I'm not just saying this because I have been in on it. I know
there's more.
I saw pressure plates.
I mean, when it's Russ, there's going to be something kind of crazy going on. So
there's got to be something fun, yeah.
Dude, those chickens look like they're NFTs. Like Egg Chain Project has NFTs, and those look like they're
Void Evo.
No way! Is that like an actual void? Like you actually made the void chicken out of?
Yeah, I looked on the website, and that's what it looked like, so I made it.
So good, and it's like an actual portal material.
Yeah, the QR code will take people to their site.
Oh, no way. They actually have a free version of the game. They have a game that's DeFi, and you can actually earn crypto playing their game. But then they have a free version where you can just learn. Like you can learn DeFi on their platform. They're very education focused. They're incredible. We love Egg Chain. That's actually how I learned DeFi. And now I hear you can like make pools. It's crazy. It's insane. Like you can make your own DeFi pool. That's nuts.
It is pretty nuts. I'm distracted by chickens because we still didn't address those pressure plates.
Yeah, Russ, can you show us the rest, or are you keeping something
I'm trying
secret?
to be persistent here, but it's not working because I'm too excited.
Oh, is that a fire chicken in the water? Oh no way!
Fire Evo.
Did it just light on fire?
It's on fire.
What the?
The chicken is burning, and oh,
Water Evo.
And is that? It is.
Did you just put the fire chicken out with the water chicken? It's like a chicken battle.
Which is kind of one of those things I think you can do in Egg Chain.
Egg Chain has battling chickens, so
way.
There's fire and water and a cannon, and it seems appropriate.
That is beautiful. Oh my goodness! I kind of want to see this at night because I see that there's Corey's favorite sea lanterns behind their logo up there. I'm curious what that looks like at night. I'll bet it looks awesome.
Probably fancy.
Oh, here's where we get to see the genius at work. It looks like he's moving the target.
Here we go. I think I'm just gonna move the goalposts.
Nice. I love the way that you make games, Russ. Can you just change the rules a little bit? Perfect.
Oh, okay. I was spider.
Are you gonna fire the chicken cannon again?
Still missed. Oh, it hit off to the side. Those things are not accurate. So it's good. It's what I want. I don't want it to hit every time. There.
Oh, so close.
That was gonna hit me.
Oh, I love this. I'm gonna go into game and just play this all day, I think.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
nice.
No way.
That's nifty.
Good job.
Time to literally uplift the
So
chickens.
good. Well, and where the tech is headed, we love Immersis too. So Uplift and Immersis are talking about doing collabs and working together and that type of thing. I love that, no one is building the metaverse. We're all building no one is building a metaverse. We're all building the metaverse where eventually everything ends up connected and collab. But I love some of the tech that they've demonstrated where you can actually have seeds pop out in a game and then you collect it and it's an NFT in your wallet. I love that the tech is progressing to the point where games like that, where you can shoot the chicken cannon, hit the target, get the seed, and then have a seed NFT in your wallet here soon. How crazy will that be? That kind of gameplay experience combined with what Egg Chain is doing with their DeFi pools, being able to collect NFTs and then battle. I mean, the possibilities here are endless. I'm really excited about seeing where this goes because I think we're right on the cusp of something pretty incredible that people haven't yet imagined. I think the tech is advancing as fast as people's imaginations, and it's just a matter of connecting the two and pushing things forward. I'm pretty excited to be able to be a game player and stand on a pressure plate and fire a chicken at a target.
Yep.
So good.
I'm in for this.
Love it. Egg Chain is going to love this. Yeah, we'll have to show them. We'll have to give them a tour. This is pretty fun.
Definitely. This is delightful.
Chickens in there. They lay the ammo.
Good building, Russ. I like it.
It's kind of like Egg Chain of the game, right? You get a chicken, it gives you...
Oh, so good.
it gives you some crypto, and then you invest
Can you do the fire water one more time? I think that might have been my favorite. That was just so good. Oh, and I know, Jen, we're probably nearing your heart out on the show.
Probably.
Oh, it's almost nighttime.
And by probably, I mean I just checked the clock and we missed it by half an hour because I didn't even remember that I don't have kids today, and therefore I had the thing planned at the same time.
Yeah, we're okay.
Missed it. I'll make my apologies.
Worth it.
To send you home.
Worth it. Oh, and it's nighttime, and we get to see the Egg Chain logo at night. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
Ow, Egg Chain and zombies. Oh, dude, Russ, congrats, man. This is beautiful. And that QR code will just take you right to their project. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
You want to try it? You can.
Yeah. Let me check this out. So if you freeze right on it, if I can figure out my code, go to my camera, go to yep.
Oh yeah, it works.
Chain project.
Totally works.
It goes right to where you can go in and start playing their free game. That's so crazy.
Perfect.
Connect to my BSC wallet. Dude, there's like a Shipple egg pair. That's so crazy. I love it. So fun, dude. We probably don't have time to do it on the show today, but Jen, you were telling me a little bit about being able to create a pool. Like I haven't even looked at the website yet today, but you mentioned that there was something that went live yesterday, and you can like go in and create a community pool or a tool or something.
Totally can. And I stumbled on it completely by accident because I didn't have a clue what was going on. I was just wondering what wallet I'd signed in with, and it wasn't in its usual place. And so, I was looking around and then, oh, why is there a drop-down menu beside it? Wait a minute, create token pool? What the heck? So then I looked over on the other side, and under the token pools, it says community pools. So I looked at that, and it looks like, oh, good, somebody else successfully created one, so that's good. There are 3 things. There's stake wax blue G and earn blue. There's stake blue XPS and get Shipple.
What?
Right?
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, XPS, that's the new expansion game that just launched. And they're doing like a cross-chain partnership thing too. I hear they're awesome. Corey was telling me about it. And I mean, there's so many cool games. I need to go play that game too.
And then there's stake blue weed, get mystery.
Oh, that's kind of fun. So does it literally say mystery?
No, it doesn't. In the description, it doesn't say what you get. Oh, and I think they need to, the harvest buttons all still say that you're harvesting blue, but so that it's in beta, so don't expect it to be perfect. Because
I know they were deving on it. I didn't know that it like you can go in and just start creating stuff. So wait, Jen, so there's too good a joke here to pass up. So what did you say? You don't know what happens when you stake blue and weed? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Happiness? I don't know. That's likely. As far as I'll go.
Likely.
Jokes. That's really funny. Yeah. I might even have some of that token. I'll have to check my wallet.
Yeah, may as well. And there's under where your wallet is, you can disconnect your wallet or unstake your membership or create a token pool. And there's kind of some instructions with the create a token pool, but I feel like that infographic that was on the Bludac Twitter yesterday is probably more helpful. So check that out as well.
Nice.
And do
we have a link to that? Or I'm putting you on the spot here because I'm sure you don't have it,
the
ready
Bludac
to just pop up. But
Twitter graphic thinger?
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, it means we'd have to go away from Russ sharing his amazing egg chain screen.
Oh, no, we don't.
This was pretty fun, Russ. Thank you again for showing that. That was really cool.
Let me take a look here.
So excited.
There we go. Okay. So we're going to swap the screens here.
Playing with my pan. It's so fun to be able to talk with you guys again. The last 2 weeks have been chaos for me. My wife just had surgery, and so I've been, kind of in caregiving mode a little bit, but she's doing great, and we moved Graham in to answer the little bell, and so I get to hang out with you guys again today. So this is pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Yeah, this is great.
So this is the graphic, cool. And there was a note that said they added some other field in there since making the graphic, but nice. Here's a bit of an explanation. And it just has some how-tos and gives you some examples and all the rest of it, and that's pretty much what it looks like. I tried to do one on my show this morning, and I'm pretty sure I did it right based on what I'm seeing here, but Wax hated me and wouldn't set it up. It just gave me the spinning circle of death, like when you say you press the button to accept the whatever transaction it's trying to tell you about that I never read, and then it gave me the swirly circle of death. So that happens when you're live sometimes.
Good times.
I'm looking forward to trying it again and setting that up. The pool that I want to do is Shipple Beats.
Ooh, that'd be
Shipple
fun.
Beats coin, and it'll pay in Beats coin. I am not a gazillionaire, so if everybody jumps into it, I expect you'll all get like 2 Beats coin each. But hey, for 14 days, 2 Beats coin, have a liquidity pool. Let's do it.
I'll help with that. I know the guys at Beats. They're awesome. Super cool community. So I got to give a shout out to the Beats coin community as well. here specifically for Bludac. They came in to partner with Wax and partner with Bludac, and they actually created a bridge to be able to bring their token over to Wax. They're actually over on Tron. They were one of the very first communities back in the 2010s that I connected with. Beatscoin on the Tron chain are one of the super awesome OG like original projects, and so they have a huge community over there, awesome connections. And when they heard about what was happening at Uplift, I gave them a tour of the Rave Cave, and they're good friends of mine, and so I'm like, hey, you got to check it out. You got to come over on Wax, and they did. They created a bridge. They ported Beatscoin to Wax, so now there's both Beatscoin on Wax and Beatscoin on Tron, and you can bridge it back and forth. Incredible. It may be one of the best, simplest bridges between Wax and Tron right now, and I hear they're developing that more. It's pretty cool to see those bridges start to develop, and their community is now over on Wax. Shout out to Michael EOS USA. He's one of our awesome guild leaders on Wax, and he is doing so many amazing things, helping bring communities to Wax, because we're so spoiled here. The fact that we have free transactions and it goes like that, we're spoiled. We're really spoiled. We have a really good thing going here, and the desire is to connect with other chains because they also have good things going. But I think when those bridges get connected and people see the instant free transactions really designed for gameplay, those microtransactions, I think we end up with Wax going crazy. That's all I'm saying. So shout out to Beatscoin. They're part of our community, part of our Shipple community as well. And I have a big pile of Beatscoin because I believe in them. And so Jen, all of that to say, I would love to donate to that pool as well. So just let me know how much, let me know how much Beatscoin you want to give away, and I'll add to the pile.
I would give away a ridiculous number, so I think you should be in charge of setting the limit, because I am not good with that sort of thing.
Nice. Well, yeah, let's talk
people
about it. Maybe not. We'll talk about it. Maybe not live. Sorry, I put you on the spot there.
That's all good.
But yeah, let's put a Shipple Beatscoin pair together. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I started the pool. I wonder if anybody else jumped into it.
What?
Crazy. Probably not, but I mean, I don't know. Somebody watched my show this morning, so let's find out.
I love it. Well, and so the pools, like any person can create a pool, right? Or do you have to have a membership to create a pool?
Anybody can create a pool. You can you do have to, I think you have to have a membership to create a pool. Okay. I don't know. It didn't ask me because I already have one.
Oh, that makes sense.
It looks like I am still the only one here, and that's fine. I didn't put very much in. I just wanted to get something on paper to get it started.
Oh, that's really fun.
Yeah, and you probably need a membership to do a pool, and those are available on Nifty or on the secondary market. Or if you're really nice to me and offer me a boatload of shill proof of transaction to the Shipple Gives wallet, I can be persuaded.
Oh, I love that. I have some extra memberships as well. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Do like a win a membership donation campaign here. Maybe over holidays. That'd be fun.
I have all kinds of cool stuff in my wallet that I could give away for proof of donation to Shipple Gives. Yeah, I have really lots of stuff. Yeah, I think that would be fun. So that's out there. Throwing that out there. There'll be more information on. I'll make up some sort of a fancy looking graphic for this to put in the Shipple Telegram, and then we can say, hey, stake your stuff and get some beats and have some fun and use your Shipple. And
so cool.
Use your Shipple.
And so anybody can create a pool, and my guess is there will be a lot of different Shipple Beats combinations. And what if you had a pool where you could get rewards in Shipple and Beats? What if you had a pool where you could get rewards in Shipple and Beats and Blue? I'll have to ask Corey and see if there's a possibility of doing that. That would be really fun.
That would be really cool. The beta version only has rewards in one currency. There's only space to put one down. But if you could do a whole bunch, that would be cool.
Dude,
and for anybody who's out there who happens to have a boatload of Shipple, maybe you want to start a pool and reward people in Shipple. Maybe you have a bunch of coins in a liquidity pool and you just want to be like, hey, have some Shipple, join my pool party.
Pool parties. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's fun. Well, and what's cool about blocks on Wax is you can see, like, scroll down if you don't mind, Jen, and we'll see who the token holders are. Oh, look, I recognize that person. But it'll actually show you token holders. It'll show you percentages owned. And that data, I love data. That data can be used for giveaways, for airdrops, for just individual rewards, for shout outs on the Shipple Show Live. There's a lot of cool things that you can do with data. And so people participating in pairs, it isn't just about whatever it is that pair gives you. Like, that data exists, and it's the way that we're actually doing our scoreboards. That's the way that people are getting Shipple mystery packs, is participating in this for whatever reward that gives you. Really potentially becomes inconsequential based on whatever additional incentives that are being created on top of layered on the side. This really can be just a data point. And then that data can then be used to reward the people that participated at exponential levels. I think we will see these pools used from a data standpoint by potentially large companies who want to market to and reward people that they want to participate in whatever it is that they're doing. And so I think this type of thing is going to be amazing. I think this opens the doors for people to create incentivized data in a way that large size companies want data. And so this could be something where we see a lot of new incentives come to participants because people are looking for that data on participation. It's going to drive a whole new industry, I think.
So just to kind of reemphasize the process here, because if you're totally new to this, like I was a few months ago, I went to wax.blocks.io. I entered my Wax account. It took me to my Wax account. Now I want to see the Neftchi pool. So here it is. Here it's showing, but this is blue and it underlines itself when I hover. So I can just click on that.
Whoa.
And bam, there I am. And
wow.
Look at that beautiful pie chart.
This looks just like our scoreboard we looked at a little while ago.
It does. Look at that. So,
I love this because I can literally copy and paste over the data into the scoreboard because it's me that updates the scoreboard. And so what I love is that it's transparent. It's on the blockchain. Anyone can double check my math. You can double check my copy paste ability.
Exactly. So it's not hard to find. It's really easy. Yep. There's data out there everywhere. Yep. And if I wanted to try and find out who these people are that have these addresses, there are ways to do that too. But that's a different show. We're not doing that today.
Is that tomorrow morning?
Maybe if nobody says, "Hey, I want to be on your show." Ooh. So this is what the community stakey thingers look like.
Blue weed. Oh, it's so great.
Pools. And over
sounds
here,
like a fun varietal.
Over here is where you go to create it. And that's what that screen looks like. And so you fill in all the things. And if you're like looking at it and you're like, to display name, what the heck? You just hover over the question mark and it tells you what to put in. It says, hey, do it like this.
Nice.
Do it like that. So that's fantastic. And it explains pretty much everything. Checkbox, create the pool, and boom, it's done.
Can you scroll down one more time? I got to read that last sentence. Actually, would you mind reading that last sentence, Jen? Because that looks hilarious to me.
I grok that this shit is in beta. So that's your way of saying that when it says you're harvesting blue instead of whatever currency you specified, you nod and smile like, they're going to get to that at some point. It's beta.
So what you're saying is the devs are literally punching the zeros and ones like right now?
Like that's as we speak, it's live, it's in beta, and it's amazing that we get the chance to be involved in this.
Play with it, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, experiment with it. This is so fun.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's just delightful. So try it out. I mean, even if you have a tiny bit in a liquidity pool and you have very little to offer as a reward, you can still try it out. And it feels fun. You can invite all your friends. Pool parties. So
pool parties. Oh, this is so great. Well, and it's just a tool provided to the community so that the community can create rewards and incentives. I love that. Right? I love that, the platforms and the tech is just being provided so that communities and collections and tokens can provide incentive so that we as a Shipple community can partner with other tokens, other communities. I think NFT staking is going to come soon, where you can actually take like what we're going to blend in the chicken blender, we're going to be able to take that NFT, stake it with a combination in a pair on Bludac so that you can end up with rewards. That kind of thing opens the door to so many cool opportunities. It's going to be really fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know. We should look at this again next week and just see what's out there. What communities are excited about being able to incentivize whatever for their people? I'm curious. I'm really curious, but I mean, that's nothing new. So on that happy, joyful note, unless anybody has anything to add, we'll see you at 5 o'clock for the race in Shippletopia. If anybody wants to get there a little bit early, I'll be hanging out trying to help people get to entrances and stuff.
Are you going to post the are we inviting people to join us on the StreamYard as well, Jen? Or
yes.
Do you need them to just DM you?
DM me at Jen's Awesome Show on Telegram. Sweet. More than 5 minutes before the show, please. 5 minutes to showtime. I'm scrambling. I'm always just squeaking in. If you send me a DM 5 minutes after the show starts, I will not see it. I'm having fun playing. I'm not going to be checking my DMs 5 minutes after the show starts. So before 5 o'clock my time, which is 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, and after that you're on your own for time zones. So
that's in like an hour and 7 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah, that's perfect time. An hour and 7 minutes.
So if you're out there and you want to join the race, DM Jen right now is really what she's saying. Right now.
Yeah. We have 10 spots and the screen takes one of them. So we have, I don't know, like if the 3 of us are there, then we're down to 4 spots.
Sweet. Well, and the race is 8 tracks. And so really, if we can get 8 people on the stream, that'd be awesome. Have all 8 of us racing at the same. Oh, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
So many snowballs.
Racing.
And I love to see people's face and talk to them, but if anybody is shy too,
you don't
audio,
have to,
it's wonderful.
You don't have to show your face.
Yep, join the conversation.
You can.
Is Jen still there? Hello? What I wonder is if she accidentally clicked the audio see you later.
Yeah. Everyone has about an hour, just under an hour, and they can send Jen.
Jen's back. Jen, did you click the wrong button?
Well, it says there's a button to remove things, but it removes everything, and then the button to add yourself back in is nowhere near the remove button. It's not intuitive. It's a big button, but it's nowhere nearby. But you don't have to have your face showing if you don't want to. You can just talk to us.
Yeah.
The voice of D-Gen.
Or you can show your face. It's up to you.
Oh, wait, can I try that? So I just click stop cam. Is that what happens? Can you still hear me?
Yeah. You clicked the right button. If you do the clicking on the ... menu, it's all done.
Yeah, this is a good time for sure.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we're still here. It's been a while. So we should probably take a hike here and get ready for the race, and
sounds good.
Whatever your pre-race fuel is, enjoy that. And we'll see ya. That's your pre-race fuel. I don't know about you.
No,
I'm
not an endorsement, but you can send me money if you want to, whoever you are.
Shipple gives.
Shipple gives. Yeah, it all goes to Shipple
gives. Send
gives.
it to Shipple gives. I'm gonna have some supper because food and stuff is good. I hear. Yeah, eat that food.
It's awesome.
And we'll see you at the race.
Thank you.
Bye.